In this video, we will show you how to install the Adobe Premiere EMAM panel and add it to your production workflow. To use the EMAM panel on your desktop or laptop, you must first install it on your local machine. The panel will then connect to the EMAM system and your media through the Adobe Premiere Pro application. You will need the following before you install the EMAM panel: a pre-configured and EMAM ingest profile in the SuperAdmin interface, the IP address or DNS server name for your EMAM system, Chrome installed on your local workstation, and 3 network folders named Projects, Media, and Export, which should all be accessible by your EMAM server. To start the installation process, you must first download an application called Anastasia Extension Manager. This application will simplify the installation process. In your Chrome browser, go to https://install.anastasia.com. Click on Free Download. You will be prompted to download the Mac or PC version. Click on the version you need for your local system. You will be prompted to save the Extension Manager zip file. The file will then be downloaded to your Downloads folder. Open the folder and unzip the Extension Manager.zip file. A new folder will appear in your Downloads folder: Extension Manager Win or Mac. Open the folder to see the Program Extension Manager. We will launch this program later. Before you proceed, we will need to know the version of your EMAM system and Adobe Premiere Pro application. At this point, make sure all Adobe products are closed. We recommend that you use the Chrome browser to perform the next step. You will also need the computer IP and DNS server name for your EMAM system. Now we will download the Premiere plugin from your EMAM system. In your Chrome browser, go to http:// your EMAM system IP address or DNS server name /emam director /panels /download.htm. In this example, we are going to download the Premiere Pro panel for the local EMAM system. The EMAM panel.zip file will be downloaded to your Downloads folder. Next, launch the Anastasia Extension Manager. Open the Anastasia folder in your Download folder. Right-click on the Extension Manager program file and select Run as Administrator. Click Yes to run the application, and the Manager program should now be launched. From the list, click Premiere Pro CC. If you have a previous panel version installed, it will be listed. Otherwise, it will be blank. To install a new panel, click on Install at the top of the Extension Manager. Find the emampanel.zxp file in your Downloads folder and click Open. The install process will begin. Once the installation has completed, launch Adobe Premiere Pro. Under the Windows menu in Premiere Pro, select Extensions and then EMAM. You can drag the EMAM panel onto the upper left-hand area of the Premiere Pro application. The first time you open the EMAM extension panel, you will be prompted to add your EMAM server IP or DNS name. Click Go and add your EMAM login credentials. Your administrator will also need to provide you with an EMAM ingest profile for Adobe Premiere Pro. We are almost done. We now need to configure your export settings, program storage settings, and the default panel settings. Click on the Panel Settings button in the upper right-hand corner of the panel. This will reveal the 3 settings tabs. With the ingest profile set by your administrator, you will need to see 3 default export settings for sequences and new files added to the Adobe Premiere project. Next, click on the Project Storage settings. These settings will reference where you store your Premiere Pro projects files on your local workstation. Click on the Browse button next to the local path for projects. This will be the folder you created earlier named Projects. Click OK when you have located the right folder. Repeat the process for Media and Export. If you were successful, a green button will appear next to each of the folder locations. Next, click on the Default Panel Settings. These proxy settings will dictate how your files and sequences will be transcoded and then ingested into EMAM. All files and sequences are selected as default. Next, make sure Media Encoder has been selected as the transcode type. The presets are configured in Adobe Encoder and can be customized. We will select the H.264 640 by 360 as our proxy size. Next, select the ingest profile created by your administrator. Our profile named here is Adobe Ingest. Next, we will select the transcode format for all sequences. You can select any of the presets configured in the Adobe Encoder. Again, these can be customized. We will select MP4 and 3GPP in this example. After you complete this process, you will see a green button next to each of your settings. As a last option, you can set the category name as the export path name, so when a file is ingested, a new category will be added with the path name. Click OK, and you are now ready to use your EMAM panel in Adobe Premiere Pro. Please check out the Adobe Premiere Pro panel training video to see how to use the EMAM panel. For more information on EMAM and other products and services, please check out our website at www.impressmam.com.